Funny story, my last job was a warehouse job.
Hey y'all, it's my nigga Doug, and he can't hear shit I'm saying right now. Ain't that right, Doug?
What'd you say?
I remember being in that motherfucker one day, and I was on my forklift. I had to be like 30 feet in the motherfucking air. And I remember thinking, bro, this is not my life, bro. This can't be my life. I'm too talented for this to be my life. And something just came over me, and I grunted, like I low-key yelled, screamed type shit. I ain't screamed, like I just let out a grunt of frustration. And I worked in a warehouse. It might have been like 8 or 9 of us in that whole building.
And then right here, then my nigga P here. We been on the clock about 15 minutes. He still ain't did shit. This my nigga Derek. Call him Tits. He just as big as the motherfucking forklift. Hey Travis, how fuck you managed to have a gray ball head?
That way if he needs help shipping or something.
Fucking with Doug. Doug! That motherfucker say, what?
What'd you say?
And my nigga Lee.
What's that?
His head light up the whole warehouse.
You know what I'm saying? So I already knew what time it was. Once they heard that shit, they was gonna try to figure out what was going on. So I went ahead and I lowered my forklift. Drove to the front of the warehouse. I just parked, and we used to do this thing where we all parked in like kind of like a semicircle. We just chop it up, talk shit. So we came to the semicircle, and everybody like, bro, you all right? You straight? What's going on? I'm just like, bro, this ain't my life, bro. Ain't no way this is my life, bro. I looked up. I was like, bro, when you was a kid, what you wanted to be when you grew up? He was like a firefighter. I like, what you wanted to be, bro? He was like a pilot. Well, what about you? I just wanted to be successful, man. I'm like, bro, you 40. You want to be a firefighter, just go be one. Bro, you 32. It's an aviation school right up the street from where we at right now. Go sign up to be a pilot. Bro, why are we wasting our lives doing this shit, bro? Like, bro, I know my life worth more than this, bro. I know my life is worth more than this. Something bigger out there, bro. I swear something big out there. And everybody just kind of like, all right, man. Come on, bro. Let's get back to work before we get in trouble. Like, all right, bro, whatever. Went back to work, but that shit was still heavy on my heart and my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this ain't my life. 2 weeks later, I walked in the same building. Mind you, I'm one of the top performers. It's maybe me and 2 other people. We in that motherfucker going back to back, head to head every single day. I'm doing my job, minding my business. They call me in the office. Go in the office, and the lady sits me down and she says, well, your time card says 8:01, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8:01, 8:02, and we just can't have that. Mind you, I work at a warehouse that if you don't clock in at 8 o'clock on the dot, your ass got strikes. That's it.
And this the folks in the office. Fuck them.
There was no window, no 5-minute window or none of that shit. And I guess I walked through the door and hit the clock too many times, 1 minute late or 2 minutes late, and it got me fired. And I think they didn't really expect the reaction they got out of me, because the reaction they got out of me was, instead of anger, I got up, I smiled, I shook the warehouse manager's hand, and I said, I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. I said thank you because I wouldn't have had the heart to quit, and that's not where I was supposed to be at. A few months later, I flew to New York, met with management that put me in a spot in Atlanta long enough for me to build my graphics business to a point where I could sustain myself. From there, I started working with a label which amplified my graphic business. I moved into the nightlife world, which made me even more money and put me in a better position brand-wise. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you never know what could happen.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
You could be on a job today and your whole trajectory can change tomorrow.
You never know what you're gonna get.
If you know you're not in the right place, 9 times out of 10, you probably not in the right place. Do what you gotta do to move. And sometimes if you lucky, like I was, God won't give you no choice. That's a fact.
You ever wonder what Johnny Bravo would look like after 50 years and a whole lot of drugs? Doug.